You're watching Business Trends Today exclusively on ASBN.
Welcome to another SBA update right here at ASBN.com. Today we're joined by SBA Regional Administrator Teresa. You've seen him here before on ASBN. And the SBA's newly appointed Georgia District Director, Mr. Kevin Cooke. So we'll discuss Kevin's new role and the priorities for the SBA moving forward and what Georgia's small business community can expect in the months ahead. So Tyler, Kevin, thank you so much for joining me on the show today. And congratulations, Kevin, on the new position. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what's brought you to this role today.
Thank you so much. Well, first, I'm a Georgia native, so absolutely love the state and have had varied experiences throughout my career and time working to include a lot of experience in the private sector within small business. I come from a family that has been in small business, entrepreneurial mindset all my life. Starting with my grandfather and to my mom, who started a CDL testing business, which is not something you normally see.
Sure.
Women-owned businesses and ladies in that profession, and she did an awesome job with that. I grew up learning from her, and then subsequently have also had some small businesses myself, along with my wife. So have a lot of experience on the small business side of things, and it's something that I have a passion for and always have. Also served within the Georgia legislature for 10 years.
Wow.
So had the opportunity to see it from the governmental side as well, on the public sector side,
Sure.
on the state level, and have relationships obviously all over the state, and look forward to utilizing those to really expand out opportunities for small business owners here in Georgia.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, they're good. They're lucky to have you, and especially because of your small business background there. You know for which small business owners and what they're going through each day, right?
Absolutely.
That's great. So, Tyler, what are some of the priorities set by Administrator Loeffler for the SBA's state directors moving forward?
Yeah, of course. So, Jim, real quick too, and we're so happy to have Kevin as the new district director for the state of Georgia. When you just look at the numbers, Georgia was the fourth largest district in SBA lending. We did $1.8 billion.
Wow.
In the district office of Georgia, in the state of Georgia alone.
That's fantastic.
So having Kevin step into this role and having his experience being in the state legislature for over a decade has really been able to help us get our foot in other communities that we may not have engaged in recently. So that's a big push that Administrator Kelly Loeffler wants to focus on, is how do we go out to rural America across the state of Georgia and really touch and get in front of them and get in front of these small businesses. Mm-hmm. So with Kevin's experience, I'm sure we're going to see those numbers increase. And also with his business background too, he understands what these small businesses are doing at the end and struggling with. So at the end of the day, we're here to help small businesses, and Kevin's experience and his network across the state is going to be tremendous to the growth of the state of Georgia's small businesses.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So what are some of the things that Kelly or Administrator Loeffler is got you on for the directors?
Yeah, so one of the big pushes that we're doing right now is how do we re-engage lenders, right? Mm-hmm. One of the things that the SBA does so great is we make sure that we're flowing capital to these small businesses. A big part of that is our SBA guarantee. Mm-hmm. So when a small business goes to the bank, to their local bank, we want them to also be able to provide them with the SBA option for lending. So one thing that we're going to be focused on is how do we get more banks into the SBA portal? Another thing we're focused on is manufacturing. Georgia is, one of the major manufacturing states in the Southeast. So how do we engage more manufacturers and we provide them with different loan options? Whether that's our 7A or 504 to make sure that these businesses are growing. So we have a lot of great things in that space to help manufacturers across the state.
That's great. That's great. Kevin, what are your priorities for the SBA Georgia District Office for your leadership across the state?
Well, Tyler did a good job touching on some that are near and dear to my heart, and through his leadership and obviously Administrator Loeffler's leadership, the rural areas are areas that I really am looking forward to us as an office continuing to expand out relationships and really doing a good job marketing ourselves and what we can do for small businesses, how we can connect them. So that's a big push for us to really get out in the rural areas and reestablish some old relationships and then make some new ones. So we're really excited about that opportunity. And as Tyler had mentioned, we have so many awesome small business manufacturers here in the state of Georgia. And we have the office itself has done a fantastic job with connecting with them, but there's so much more work to do in that regard. And obviously it's a focus and a priority for this administration. So it's one that we take very seriously. And we're already the team, the Georgia District Office, has already been about that work. So we're going to continue that piece. But those are kind of the two main focuses that we have moving forward to the remainder of this year.
That's great. That's great. Tyler, are there any new initiatives or changes with the SBA that you'd like to share with our audience?
Yeah, of course. The biggest one is what the SBA has recently done is, Jim, as you know, the SBA, we've always had a cap at our loan limit of $5 million. What the SBA has done recently is we've been able to decouple our 7A from our 504, effectively increasing our loan limit up to $10 million, which is huge for small businesses because that means they can get more capital flowing into these businesses. And on top of that, when you combine what we've done of effectively increasing our loan limit to $10 million, on top of the one big beautiful bill and the work and family tax cuts, these small businesses are thriving. They can employ more people. They can get more capital to work. And we can just really secure or makes these small businesses thrive even more in the state of Georgia. So those are the big push and big changes is the fact that we decoupled the 7A from the 504, effectively increasing our limit to $10 million.
Nice. Very nice. Kevin, I know that you're just getting started in your position, but can you talk a little bit about some of the experiences that you've had during your first few weeks as district director?
Obviously, I'll start with our team. They're fantastic, committed individuals that are looking to help small business in any way, shape, and fashion that we can to remove red tape, to connect them with our resource partners. I've had the opportunity to meet with a lot of them, CBDCs, SCORE. We've met with some women's business centers here in Georgia. We have two of them, our VBox. It's been great getting to really meet our resource partners who work hard day in and day out to provide opportunities to small business owners. So that has been some experiences I've had. Obviously, coming from the private sector and back into the public sector, there's things to learn, and I definitely don't know it all. I'm learning just like a small business owner. You know, lifelong learner. So that's been fantastic. And frankly, connecting with networks all over the state, very kind messages I've received from a lot of friends that frankly kind of help us already map out where all we're going into the coming weeks and months ahead. So that's been great.
That's fantastic. Well, congratulations to you on your role there and your new position. Anything that we can do here at ASBN, let us know. We'll be happy to help you get the word out or in any other way. Let me ask you, Tyler, there's a lot of concern out there among the small business community right now because of things that we see on the horizon, higher gas prices, interest rates, some affordability, things like that. Is now a good time for people to open up a small business?
Yeah, I would say now is always a good time to open up a small business. At the end of the day, you know, if you want to open up a small business, the SBA, we have tools that can help you. Yeah. So if you have the dream and you want to be your own business owner, please reach out to the SBA. I think now is a perfect time. Even when you look at the job numbers recently too, it shows that we have a strong economy. Yeah. Companies are looking to hire. And also we have a lot of great new tools at the SBA to make sure that you're getting the capital that you need to grow your business. I think on top of that, with the work and family tax cut, that's the largest tax cut in American history. I think all entrepreneurs need to take advantage of that. Under leadership of President Trump as well as Administrator Kelly Loeffler, we are really focusing in on Main Street. And I think now is the perfect time to start a business. If you ever want to start a business, please reach out to the SBA. Go to our website. From there, you can reach out to your district office. You can get in touch with Kevin Cooke directly there too. So go to our website. You can find out all of our resources and ways so we can help your business grow or start a business if you just have an idea and you want to turn it into reality.
Yeah, I think that's a very important point for people that are listening. The SBA, while they are there to ensure loans and business loans for you, that's just the tip of the iceberg. You guys do so many other things for small businesses and entrepreneurs and those that are thinking about starting a business one day through your affiliations with all of the different agencies that you work with. And so many of these agencies are available there for free for anybody that wants to take advantage of them, right?
Correct. We have amazing resource partners. So what the SBA does is we help fund these resource partners that their main goal and mission is to help small businesses grow or soon to be entrepreneurs start their business, where they're coming up with a business plan, figuring out their marketing. Yeah. It's the small business development centers, the SBDCs. We have the women's business centers. We have SCORE, and we have the VBOX. We have a lot of different resources depending on, where you're at in the world. If you're a veteran, go to the VBOX. If you're just a woman, you can go to the women's business centers. Sure. We have all these resources for you right there at the SBA website that you can learn more about.
And free of charge for those people that take advantage of them, right? It's crazy. For people that are listening to us have this conversation today, you're thinking about starting a business, or maybe you've started a business and you need some guidance in how to grow, or maybe you need some capital. The SBA is the place to begin your search, and they're there waiting for you, to help you. So it's a great place to start. We've interviewed so many, maybe hundreds of businesses that have benefited from the SBA over the last 8 years here at ASBN. So I'm telling you, do your research, go online, find out where the nearest office is, and start up the conversation, start up a dialogue with the SBA. You can thank me later on that. But Kevin Cooke, SBA Georgia District Director, I should say the new District Director, and Tyler Teresa, who's the SBA Regional Administrator. Thank you both for joining me on the show today. This has been great. I know that our viewers will get a lot out of your visit with us. And again, congratulations, Kevin, and let us know how we can help you here at ASBN.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching Business Trends Today exclusively on ASBN.